This cop that murdered somebody.
Okay, 1 second.
Thanks. Be able to go to a judge real quick and get a warrant. And...
you know, like I mentioned earlier, you know, I've investigated a homicide myself before, you know, so
Okay.
I'd be guessing.
Well,
Cruces Police Department shoots the woman in the back, killing her. 21 days later, on October 24, 2023, Felipe Hernandez still hasn't been arrested for murder. No,
it takes to make an arrest when you have probable cause that someone committed a murder.
I'd be guessing.
Have you investigated any murder cases before? Oh, you can stay, but I'm telling you, you're now free to leave. Then.
Because I gave you a piece of paper.
Thank you for giving me the paper, and you are free to leave, sir.
On October 3rd, 2023, after about 10 minutes of verbally berating a woman and cussing her out, Officer Felipe Hernandez with the Las Nobody within the entire government of New Mexico will answer any questions about where he is or what's going on. At this point, we don't know if Felipe Hernandez has been allowed to flee to Mexico.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. If I gave you an answer.
Okay, probably pretty quick. Usually on scene is what I've seen. So if I showed you a video of somebody committing murder, do you think you'd answer? And I'll tell you what, I don't know who would typically investigate a murder like this, whether it would be the sheriff's department, whether it would be the state police. And I don't even know if I'm in the right place at the DA's office. I really don't, but that's kind of why I called them this morning, just to find out, okay, who is investigating it, what's going on.
Have you been able to talk to anybody?
No, they just blew me off this morning, which is why I said, oh, well, I'll just come all the way down there. Seems when I'm in person, all of a sudden people can talk to me, right? And so there's a lot of people that are looking for the same answers that I am.
Gotcha. No, I'm sure.
And it's no wonder we couldn't figure out exactly who investigates when a police officer commits a murder, because up until about a decade ago, the answer was absolutely nobody investigates police murders. Up until the last decade, for the most part, it was just completely assumed that any time a police officer uses deadly force, it's completely justified. No need for an investigation.
You know, Tessa, until relatively recently, in fact, charges against officers following these shootings have been exceedingly uncommon pretty much anywhere across the state. We're talking the last decade or so. Part of that might stem from the fact there is really no standardized review policy in place. So the process is different all across the state.
I've heard before, give us time to investigate. The thing is that I'll bet you anything, if I were to go out there right now and shoot someone in the back as they're running away from me, I'd be in handcuffs instantly.